too far away from the rest of the teams, if in case he drops into Hatin anyway.
Yeah, I guess his plan is not to drop into Hatin anyway, so he just wants to open up more opportunity for him to loot, since up there, not much. But here we go. The Hatin fight, as we expected, Boom Esports and Persija Evos, let's go! As the knockdown will be given to Redface, and he will secure the first elimination. That is Gremory going out.
Okay, good start for Persija. Of course, we did mention this during day number 1 that we were kind of expecting a good performance coming from Persija, and right now that they are at the bottom half section of the page, I feel like, okay, this is also one of the teams that are, I consider really hard knocking teams, so I'm sure they have a battle strategy on how they're going to get through all the matches, all the 6 matches for today. But you know what? Misery is all alone, and I feel like he is about to be pushed by the 3 remaining players coming from Boom.
Oh, Misery needs to buy time. Hopefully teammates are able to join up with him, because he cannot be here all alone. I mean, just look at the weapons from Boom. They have shotguns, they have an AK, so it's good weapons to take fights just like that. But looking at the current spread of Persija Evos, they probably have him covered, but they need to get a little bit closer to Misery.
Yeah, Redface is a bit far though, but you know what? They just have to really be well coordinated on how they're going to approach this game. But Misery was able to join the rest of Persija. Okay, so now I feel like Persija has the upper hand advantage up against Boom right here, because they managed to take the side we're in. It's the best advantage for them.
Here we go, Persija Evos. Boom smoking up the compound just to block the sight of Persija. And now they're in the same building. Okay, Lanes with the DBS in hand. And we know how devastating a DBS can be at that sort of range. But they want to get as much information as possible before charging into the compound.
Yeah, I mean, you don't want to make any mistakes. This is just initial stages of the game, and you don't want to risk losing members just yet. So you need to establish very good communication before you do anything else inside of the map, especially when you've find yourselves up against a squad in an area pretty much just like Boom and Persija is doing right at this moment. Redface goes for the spray, although he's not quite sure what he's hitting there. But you know what? I feel like that was just a warning shot. Like, hey, we're already here. We're about to attack you guys, so be prepared.
Yeah, that's a preparation as well. Just bursting down the door so they have vision onto the position of Boom Esports. At the same time, BTR is in action against FaZe somewhere else. So we have multiple fights happening as what we expect to happen inside of a small map like Sandhawk. And we can see some of the action in the mini screen, while Persija Evos still with the standoff against Boom.
Yeah, I feel like the Bigatron and FaZe Clan are fighting somewhere around bootcamp area, because this is their main hot drop. But here comes Boy, spotted one play coming from FaZe, goes for the spray. Okay, and he gets it, Sir Cloud.
Oh, beautiful long-range spray. Now FaZe Clan, 2 of them being knocked down. It's going to be bad for FaZe Clan. Bigatron Red Villains, Boysil using the both of them as a bait. And if FaZe Clan goes for it, then they could be shot. But Satar is going to come in from the other side, and he will be in boot camp in the same area as another member of FaZe Clan.
Okay, here we go. We've got Satar getting inside or getting back inside bootcamp. But you know what? Let's get back to business with Persija and Boom, as we can already see them getting head-to-head right now. Misery, very low in HP. Redface is already knocked down. And I feel like Boom Esports has flipped the tables on Persija.
Oh, but Persija responding back. Zuxi gets one, but beautiful shot indeed. And now Persija Evos, Misery, as well as Zuxi, they need to pull off a clutch here. Misery down. Zuxi's the last man standing. Zuxi goes into the building. He has the DBS in hand. His DBS will do the job in that sort of distance. And Boom Esports, the first team. Moving on to action of BN United and Euro Alliance. Break is currently down. Soas is closest to Adit Luke. Both of them having nades in their hands. But Soas nades down Adit Luke, and Adit Luke knocked down by Porsche.
Ooh, okay, so this is still okay. 3v3 situation. Porsche is still trying to his best, of course, to survive the situation, as well as the rest of the team. But you know what? Flax is getting ready to attack as well, but he's very low in HP. Opted to go for the healing,
Or maybe they're positioning themselves at the bridge because they want to block teams from coming in. At the same time, getting elimination points for themselves. So that could be their strategy there, which is not bad. And let's see if the circle shifts there. Oh, they happen to be right in the middle of the circle, but RRQ is going to the bridge where Persija Evos is at.
Okay, here we go. There will be a lot of teams that will be coming from the west side and a lot of gatekeeping opportunities. But you know what? There's also a lot of clearing up to do. We've got FaZe, DBD, and D Savior heading to just one spot.
Okay, and because all of them migrating towards one side, we can see the elimination feed starting to move now with Zra getting knocked down, fighting against DBD. But Persija Evos, on the other hand, has RRQ as what we expected. RRQ coming in, but no one's really stopping by. So I guess the focus is to find a prime position to be in instead.
Okay, Persija Evos. Not really being aggressive as much as possible. I feel like they're still avoiding any gunfights happen, you know, from any of the squads right inside the battlefield. I'm still waiting to see if DBD will be trying to go up against Team Secret and as well as D Savior, because the west side, I feel like it's already getting busy.
Oh, yeah. You can feel the heat happening on the west side. And DBD, interestingly, they didn't continue on the fight with Team Secret, I guess because they lost 2 players, Echo as well as Jimmy. So they decided to like just...
Okay, so we've got Persija, RQ, Void, Bia United. Oh my goodness, this is going to be a party right here. Asa cooking up that nade. He might throw it to red face of Persija, but did change his mind. Pulls out his AKM. He is hearing the footsteps. He is hearing the footstep of red face getting ready to attack with the assault rifle in his hands as well. But Asa just completely missed where he's gonna throw that nade. But you know what? It's no problem for Lynx.
Oh, here we go. Asa gets a knockdown, but Asa being shot at from behind by Lynx. And that is the end for RRQ. But we got Void in the same compound coming as a third party. Starboy with a nade. Raymond is currently down. Persija Evos will need to defend this ground against Void now.
Here we go, Starby again, making it rain, nade flushing. This player's coming from Persija, let's go! Okay, again, he's not getting any shots. Persija Evos, we've got Redface still currently on the ground. Starby putting pressure up against Persija right here, disorienting this team. But you know what, Starby, I feel like he's getting onto another location. Probably this is no longer safe for the rest of them, but Zay is not leaving anytime soon, cooking up a nade for himself. Now, Zaxi needs a little bit of replenishing, although it's very dangerous, but he still went for it.
Yeah, Zaxi smoking out, and plus he doesn't have the circle, so that's why he needs to move anyway. Zay to get to Starboy, the last 2 players remaining for Void. But Persija Evos still fighting their way through. And now, not that they have much space, so I'm not sure where they're going to go after this, with the zone just right behind them.
Yes, Void Esports looking to be the demolition team, this time sticking to the edge of the circle. But you know what? They are pretty confident challenging up this players coming from Persija, because they are not letting them go. They are not letting them out of their side. They have been challenging them since a while ago, and they have been trading a lot of nades. But you know what? Lynx as well as Zay about to throw in nades. Oh my goodness, this is one fight that you guys shouldn't miss. Lynx taking in some damage.
Oh, Lynx damage, so he will fall back, but Zaxi still with an 80% health comes in with the DBS in hand. Zay 50% of health, Red Face with an nade in hand. And now Zay will be knocked out by Zaxi. One more to go. Starboy's on the other side, but Zaxi a little bit too far away. But we have Judo Alliance butting in from the high ground.
Yes, and this is a good spot, you know, for Judo Alliance to acquire those elimination points. Just a low-key third party, you know, between these 2 teams. He pops Starby. Oh my goodness, he went for the tapping fire and gets the job done.
Oh boy, eliminated by Judo Alliance as well, coming from behind. Persija Evos, where are they gonna go from here? No space for them. How many smoke bridges can you create? Because there's nowhere to go from this area.
You're just making sure that buggy won't be used anymore. Okay, that's a good tactic right there. But we got Zaxi over here cooking up this Molotov, trying to put down players come from Playbook Esports. Okay, I think he's playing a guessing game here. He's not quite sure where to point his gun or where to throw his molly, but he just you know, he knows that there's a couple of players just right up in front of him. So he's just making sure that it will be a clear, smooth entry point.
Oh, Parajin. Now on the other side, we got Persija Evos coming in. We've got Playbook Esports just right in front of them. This is a fight that's necessary for them, but for Yudo Alliance, we got FaZe Clan as company, but there's another team up north as well. So we got like, what, 4 teams in the same area.
Yes, Pathogen goes down, as well as Zoxy, FaZe Clan getting bombarded as well. Levi's, on the other hand, is all alone in this area. Oh, Gluk goes down from the side of Yudo Alliance.
Oh, wow. Okay, fights happening everywhere now as Levi's will be eliminated by 0. Now Persija Evos still keeping eye on the other side at the same time. Raimon knocks down Zoxy and Torres knocked down and eliminated by Flex from Yudo Alliance. Lynx putting a lot of pressure on the faceland from afar.
Yes, here we go, boys and girls, ladies and gents. You guys are already looking at the final 5 teams for our match number 2. Yudo Alliance and FaZe already going at it. Oh, for one that goes down. Melee's in big trouble, but you know what? Yudo Alliance is capitalizing on this one. Now we only have 1 player remaining coming from the side of FaZe. Now he doesn't need to move any muscles at all because Kagendra is looking to challenge the remaining players coming from Yudo Alliance as well.
Oh, here we go. Yudo Alliance needs to win this fight. They are still a full squad, so they have the best chance of winning this. Kagendra playing as a duo. They are on the lower ground. We have Onzens just behind that stone. 0 with a name, but it's not towards Onzens.
Oof. Okay, so Playbook Esports is still alive, and they are down south together with the players coming from Persija. So this fight is happening up north. Okay, 6 elimination points onto the side of Kagendra with 2 casualties. Okay, Flyboy is no longer part of the team, and also Leo. But we got 0 cooking up that nade. Let's see if he can be on point, if he can be accurate with his shot. We're just waiting for the nade to go kaboom and just waiting for the name to pop up on the kill feed. But 0 trying to boost up. But here we go. We've got 1 player coming from FaZe Clan that got knocked down. I think that was the last player though.
Yeah, it was. So Onzens is out. FaZe Clan number 5. We got our top 4 teams. Yudo Alliance making their move into the circle, opening up some space. We got Voki all alone, keeping eye onto the teams at the lower ground. While Voki opens up the scope onto the airdrop, he sees it, but I know it's tempting, but not now.
Okay, 0 goes down. Shots coming from Rage of Playbook Esports, and Range just makes sure that he gets that point. Final 4 teams flex again with a Molotov. Throws into Frenzy of Kagendra. Frenzy was able to dodge that one, but you know what? Flax pulls into M416 and actually went for the spray, but completely missed again.
Here we go. Kagendra still surviving after all that, but Frenzy is the last man. Now Yudo Alliance is the only team with a full squad. We are talking about 4v1, v1, v1. Yudo Alliance has the chance to get the chicken dinner.
The biggest chance. Yes, they have all the advantage. Okay, they have the momentum as well. 5 kills under their name. Of course, I mean, the goal here is to really catch that winner chicken dinner. They've managed to come this far, and that's exactly what they're gonna do. Kagendra has been eliminated with 6 elimination points.
Here we go. 4v1v1. Yudo Alliance, they can't possibly drop this ball, right? Come on.
Well, we don't know because it's a 2-2 split, okay? We got Klug and Voki getting information. Fast Range. Oh, but Range was able to counter. But you know what? Oh, how good is it going to get? And he gets through. He gets through, Sir Cloud.
Okay, is that Range? Because, okay, his picture was someone else. But anyway, it's a confirmation that is Range. So, Range, ouch, ouch, ouch. Okay, he got that space to reset. That's still okay for him.
Yeah, I mean, Red Face coming from Persija is just really taking his time. He's letting Yudo Alliance and PBE battle it out first before he butts in. So we don't know what's going to happen, but this is now a 2v1v1 situation. Range is still getting some damage from the spray coming from Yudo Alliance.
But you know what? Range has 9 eliminations on his own. Wow, this guy is showing to Playbook Esports management the value of transferring him into the team. But Yudo Alliance opening up the space, opening up the angle against Range. Range, not much space to work with, but at least he's in the circle.
Yeah, Range actually came from the Harami Bros, right? And they're really prepping up, you know, for the coming PMSL. So let's see how Range is going to do in this situation. Oh my goodness, Range goes again for another shot. Unfortunately, the Red Face got the information where he is exactly and goes in for the kill. Now this is a 1-1 situation, Sir Cloud.
Okay, so Raze, and you guys, it's gonna be toss putting the red face on the flags. And it is Persija Evos with the chicken dinner, ladies and gentlemen. Are they on a comeback now? But now Persija Evos red face been knocked down by PN United. Soas will be the one to eliminate it, but Zuxi is there to knock Soas down.
Yeah, Range doesn't even have his team, to help him, so he's probably gonna bleed out right there in the open, so no chance to get for that revive perhaps. But Persija Evos, okay, they survived a situation and now they have time to go for, like a quick pickup right there. But Lynx, on the other hand, spotted the remaining players coming from RRQ. Lynx goes for the spray, was able to give off damage, but not enough to wait and see. But here we go, Misery again with the attack. Oh, one boy goes down this time. Misery takes in a little damage, but we have only 2 active players on the side of Persija. But you know what, Playbook Esports, oh man, that puts a period on their momentum.
Wow, okay, we can see rivalry here. Persija Evos and Bigatron Red Villains going ahead at each other. Lynx at the forefront. We got Lapa circling around, trying to gather information. Boysil pretty low, but I don't think he'll be able to pick up. But wow, will get one for himself. It's going to be Porsche eliminated.
Yeah, Lynx actually trying to hold off, those team to make way for his teammates to recuperate in that situation, to try and recover, because they did just get out of the fight from Playbook Esports. And now Sersha, on the other hand, okay, so far so good. I mean, they still have a complete set of players right there, and they're scouting, they're getting
anyway, so it's like Adit look.
Okay. So I'm gonna call him the new name with a new name. Hey, look, because that's easier for me. But here we go, getting back into the game. Morman, Faceplan, putting in a lot of nades up against DBD and just made sure that they don't see the light of day here in Iranko, because they have just been eliminated. 3 elimination points onto the side of D Savior, and they still have a complete set of players. Now Chua goes in for the nade again, hoping to get both of these players come from Alliance, and he did so! But by Levi's.
Oh, that is it for Judo Alliance, and they still maintain a full squad though. So looking good for D Xavier for that, but now they have to take out the blue. Same goes for Persija Evos Misery. He doesn't have any more first aid. He'll be taken out by the zone. Red Face, the only one standing for Persija Evos, putting pressure to ARF on the other side, spraying down onto them. Red Face does have a vehicle now, but he doesn't have the zone.
Oh man, he's a little bit confused whether or not he's going for the spray or he's going for the pickup. But you know what? He prioritized picking up his teammate right there because he still has time. It's pretty much the same thing that ARF is doing right at this moment, because the zone is already there and they need all the firepower that they can get to help them get that winner chicken dinner. But Casper right here, alive and kicking, tries to do a spray up against another team. Just right in front of him, actually. Those are the players coming from Persija this time. Now, Red Face out in the zone. Big pressure for him. But you know what? ARF getting tagged as well.
Oh, now Casper has nowhere to go. Playing a little bit of a healing game here.
Eliminated as well, Sir Cloud. Just not quite sure, though, which of this remaining squads was able to do that. And also Persija Evos with 9. A tough team to go up against, so let's see what is going to happen. Obviously, Kagendra needs to pick up the pace. They need to rack up a lot of elimination points, so they are a bit hungry. They are being starved, Sir Cloud.
Oh, yeah. Somebody needs to feed the Hawks before they become the vultures. And now, Kagendra on the other side. They are in the circle, though, so they'll be fine. But look at the amount of teams surrounding them. We got the ARF team, got Team Secret and Persija Evos. Got at least 4 teams on screen now next to each other. And as we enter stage number 5, there's a likeliness that the circle will move away from them. It's going to be really interesting by then as Misery goes down.
Yeah, 4 teams, and we're just waiting really for mayhem to start. And just look at that, Sort of Cloud. Come in, match number 5, and still, Playbook Esports is pretty much dominating, which we would want to see. Of course, there are fans out there coming from the Philippines who are here currently supporting their favorite team. Now, 12 teams remaining, 41 players alive. We are at the 4th initial stage of the circle, and pretty much everyone is close with each other, so it's just about a few seconds before we see catastrophe to happen.
Oh, catastrophe probably for Lynx next, as he's been spotted out, so his position compromised. Ventorez will be knocked out by Break. BN United coming into the circle now, taking a fight against FaZe Clan, who had the high ground earlier on. Interesting. I wonder where are they fighting right now, but inside of this area we still got 4 teams locked with each other. At the same time, Kagendra, Flyball knocking down one from ARF. Okay. But they still have time to reset.
I mean, we are already at the fourth stage. SirCloud and the zone is about to move once again. So these teams need to think about what their priority is. Are they going to be eliminating each other? Going to be prioritizing getting those elimination points? Or head on inside the safe zone? I mean, whichever the decision they make, it's a big risk.
Yeah, it's a big risk for all of them. Just look at the minimap. None of them are in the circle.
No, okay, they have to move. The pressure is already there. They know they need to do it fast if they want to acquire those points. But oh man, here we go. We've got Helton up against Persija. Helton gets damaged. Shroud goes down. We only have one player remaining, and that is Helton.
Oh no, he's super duper low as well. Only one bullet onto him is needed. Helton not able to reset in time as Persija Evos will pick up the points. 6 elimination points now for Persija, but they are still not in the zone.
Yeah, this is going to be tough. The pressure is real for Persija. 9 teams remaining, 31 players alive. We can see Biggest and Red Villains capitalizing on Persija's situation right at this moment. Boy, not letting this player go. He is doing a monstrous spray, but you know what? Lynx was able to survive that, but for how long?
Oh, not for long it seems, because the zone has survived on the Lynx now. Boys will want to secure that elimination point, but Lynx somehow managed to dance his way through. Boysil, is he able to do it? No, but I don't think he'll need it because the zone will do his work. But now Lapar on the other side is busy with Face Clan.
Okay, so that gives time for Persija to actually get inside the circle. Good thing for Lynx because, well, the teams are already busy. Victor and Red Villains needs to face or like challenge up the players coming from face. So who's gonna win that thing? We still don't know. But Playbook Esports, they're still alive and still racking up some points. Just look at that, SirCloud. 7 elimination points, and they're looking to assume more.
Okay, here we go. This nade could get one more. Yes, it will. Now, Cool should be able to wrap things up. Cool! Don't loot! There's one more! Don't loot! Dude! Oh, he's been naded.
We were talking about just a while ago, we'll probably build up around the west side of the zone. So that's probably where we will be looking at in just a few minutes. Or probably this guys will maximize their time outside of the zone and wait for stage 2, I guess.
Oh, okay. This won't wait though. Range all alone against Persija Evos taking that fight, and yeah, I mean, it was numbers against that one person, so unfortunately, for PvE.
Pistol kill coming from Lynx right there. Yeah, unfortunate situation for Range coming from Playbook Esports. Again, we're not exactly sure why Range is so far away from the rest of the team. Probably.
Oh, Sata went down, and now the Xavier have a BTR in hands. Boys as well as Lapa, the last 2 standing. The Xavier charging it. They don't have Levi. It's gonna be okay. Chua has a DBS in hand. And now Chua going up to the 2nd floor. Nobody but the Molly will burn down Lapar. Only one left to go.
Yes. Okay, so can't really say who has the biggest advantage so far, but we already have one player already out of the game, and that is Levi. So 3 players remaining on the side of T-Savior. And again, they have players coming from Pikachu Red Villains on top of them, so higher ground position, so that's always an advantage. But RQ, okay, one player gets knocked down as well as Lynx coming from Persija Evos, and RQ, boom, they're still not done with the fight, SirCloud.
Boom, yeah, boom. Still with the high ground, putting pressure on the kill. Bombit is there. Where is No Mercy gonna go? He's all the way on the ground. And Yummy will be the one to take down No Mercy. RQ is out at number 15. 1 elimination point. Boom! Could they be back?
Could they be back? That's a big question. But 2 teams already out of the game. We're down to just 14 and 41 players alive. Misery again with an awesome spree. My goodness me, just making sure that he gets that point up against Sersha, but Megamind is still alive, and Misery has an M249, and the higher ground advantage goes for the spray. But what an amazing counter coming from Megamind.
cek dia nanya di mobilnya.
Kanan kan?
Kasih.
Hulu nak apa nih ya? Hati-hati Rodino.
Guys, kasih dia.
Mati pas sambo.
Mati ya sih bos. Di mana dia tahu ya? Ini kasih Dino.
Yellow. Ikaw.
Mati ko na Dino na. Yap.
Buat di mana B1 nih?
Kasih tahu je.